Well, we are getting to the end of the gardening season, but I want to show you my peppers. Good supply of peppers. As my chickens cackle in the background, I'll show you peppers and show you my vertical garden, what I got going on there. Most of what we've been picking is banana peppers. And we've still got a bunch of pretty nice ones in here. This one's not all that big, but so a few of them down here have already turned red. That's a pretty good size one there, probably 8 inches long. That one's at least 8 inches long. Got some hanging down here. A lot of them had broken some of the limbs. Some of them don't look so hot. That one kind of got bit by something. But, well, these have really put on the peppers. This is a Cubanelle. It's pretty large. It's pretty warm. Warmer than what I thought they were going to be. And they make a real pretty red. Tastes a little bit different when they're red. But good. As long as you're okay with hot, because they are a little warm. Some of y'all are going to say a Cubanelle is not warm at all, but I think it is. Another banana pepper. I got a rabbit out here. That rabbit chewed off the bottom of that. Throw that over there for the chickens. And another Cubanelle. This one never really did all that great. It just kind of low to the ground and just never really, I don't know. It produced some peppers. It produced some decent peppers. But they just, it just never grew tall, just never grew up. And the one on the end over there, on that end, one of the reasons I think it did not produce well is because I had a mole get through here. Whether you can see mole runs or not. But that right there's a mole run. I got to find a way to get rid of the moles. I'm pretty good at gophers. Pretty doggone good at gophers. But a mole's a different story. Grandkids came through here the other day and picked a bunch of these peppers, probably 20 or 30 big ones. So there's not as many on here right now, but the peppers have really done well for us this year. And something else biting on that one. Throw that over to the chickens. Now these are, I showed you these ones before, and one of the commenters said that they were cowhorn, but I thought a cowhorn got longer than this. Some of them are a little longer. There's that stink bug. Some of them get a little longer, but that's about as long as they get right there. And I thought a cowhorn got a lot longer than that. I may be wrong. But they just don't have hardly any heat to them. They're a good tasting pepper, but just very little heat. Got a little bit of a bite, but not a whole lot. Anyway, I been pretty happy with them. We've been eating quite a few of them. So that's the peppers. Got 1, 2, 3 of those, whatever they are, cowhorns. They look just like a cayenne, and they were supposed to be Marconis, giant Marconi reds. And they are obviously not giant Marconi reds. That's that little sick one I was telling you about. I had a bunch of mole tracks up in here, and I think it just cut all them roots, and because that one just never did hardly anything. But the ones right next to it did fine. I don't know. But time is winding down. We've had some 50-degree nights, and so it's just a matter of time before we get us a frost that takes all this stuff out. And just want to show you my peppers before they all croaked. And also I've got these yard-long beans. It's an Asian yard-long bean of some sort. Only had one stalk, one seed that germinated and actually came up. And I left these on here to dry. I'll save these seeds. They're dry now, so they're good for saving. And I'll use those next year. We picked probably 20, and we got another dozen or so to get seed from. Not a huge crop, but there again, I planted I planted on both sides of this grow arch, and that's all that came up was one. Not all that came up, that's all that actually started growing and making product. So anyway, that's the peppers. Battery's fixing to run down. I've been kind of down with a cold and can't hardly talk, and just thought I'd bring you out here just to let you look at this before it gets too late, before a frost gets it. So we are out here in the garden, still picking peppers, a peck even, maybe, or more, and just wanted to show you that. We're gonna have some stuff coming up pretty soon about the containers. I've got my grow mix, I've got containers, I've got my pipe, and we're gonna start that pretty quick. So hopefully I'll have something on that later on this week, or for sure next week. And until then, we're gone.